You may have seen the headlines about celebrities having babies into their 50s and even 60s and wondering, how did they do that? Or you might have asked, is that really safe? And if you're trying to conceive and you're seeing this, you might ask, why not me? With different treatment options like egg donation or previously frozen eggs from a younger age, it is possible for people to get pregnant and have a baby even after menopause. But should we? In the latest 2025 American Society of Reproductive Medicine practice guidelines, they give some updates on how to counsel, navigate, and think about getting pregnant at an advanced reproductive age. Let's break it down. I'm Dr. Lora, Shahine, a double board certified OBGYN and reproductive endocrinologist helping people build families at many different ages for over 20 years. If this is your first time finding this channel, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. Be sure and subscribe to the channel so you get my weekly videos all about reproductive health. And if you're coming back because you have found my information and videos valuable, welcome back. I am so glad that you're here. There are two other ways to learn and stay in touch. Number one, my weekly newsletter. You can sign up in the description in the link below. And number two, my weekly Brave and Curious podcast. You can listen to the audio anywhere you listen to podcasts, and you can watch the video interviews here on my YouTube channel under the playlist podcast. Now, today we are talking about age and fertility. We're going to go over 6 main topics. Topic number one, I'm going to share some record-breaking pregnancy success stories at advanced reproductive age. Topic number two, we're going to do a review of age and fertility and why it is more difficult to get pregnant as we get older and differences between eggs and sperm. Topic number three, we're going to go over health risks of pregnancy. Just because we can get pregnant, is it safe? Topic number four, what about men's reproductive age and health of pregnancy? It matters. Topic number five, ethical considerations of getting pregnant and having a baby at advanced reproductive age from the child's perspective. And topic number 6, I'm going to go over the updated ASRM recommendations. Topic number 1, record-breaking pregnancies at advanced age. According to information that I can find online, Aramati Mangama delivered at age 74 after IVF with donor eggs in India. Now, the oldest woman to do IVF with her own eggs and have success and deliver a baby, according to a case report from March 2025, the woman was 48 years old. So she did IVF at age 48, had eggs retrieved, created embryos, got pregnant with an embryo, and had a baby, age 48. And the record breaker for the oldest age a woman got pregnant without IVF, so no donor eggs, no IVF with her own eggs, but just naturally pregnant and delivered a baby, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, is Dawn Brooke, who delivered at age 59 in 1997. Now, I cannot verify these facts. I am just sharing what I found online. Topic number 2, what is the deal with age and fertility? So we know that women are born with all the eggs they're going to have their whole life. And as eggs age, it takes longer to get pregnant, miscarriage rate goes up, and success with fertility treatment goes down. So there is a slight drop-off at age 35 for most women, a higher drop-off at age 40, and after the age of 42, it is really rare to conceive with your own eggs or to have IVF be successful with your own eggs after the age of 42. That is just statistics and reporting, and of course, people can get pregnant naturally after the age of 42. It's just statistically, it starts to get lower and lower chances. Now, why is this? When we are born, eggs are frozen in a genetic state where they have 2 copies of each chromosome. It's meiosis 1. It's a stage in biology, if you want to pull out your biology text. Eggs are sitting in this genetic state until they ovulate. When we ovulate, whether we're age 25 or age 45, the eggs have to turn back on and go through the genetic changes to finish meiosis and get rid of half of the copies of their chromosomes in order to be ready to fertilize with sperm. Sperm comes along and gives half of the copies its chromosomes, egg gives its half, and if those chromosomes are aligned and in the embryo, that embryo has the best chance of dividing into cells, implanting, and turning into a beautiful baby about 9 months later. Now, as eggs age, statistically, fewer and fewer of them are able to do this genetic work correctly. And when you have an imbalance of chromosomes and mistakes in the genetic code, it can take longer to get pregnant. and miscarriage rates go up and success with fertility treatments go down. Now, there is an age impact of sperm. Not everyone is Mick Jagger and having babies into 70s, and there's definitely this misconception that guys don't have any age factor, but it does take longer to conceive as men age. Sperm counts drop, motility drops, and fertility does change. Miscarriage rates go up when men are over the age of 50, depending on which study that you look at. So there is an age factor for men. What's different is men make sperm every single day. So the sperm isn't sitting in your body, kind of being exposed to things and just age, whereas the eggs are. So guys make sperm every single day, and when they make sperm, it is ready to go. It has got the half of the genetic equation in order to fertilize with the egg. And guys make millions of sperm every single day, and the egg does a really good job of selecting typically the best ones to try and fertilize with. So eggs and sperm just biologically are different, and so men in general do have longer fertility potential than women and their own eggs. And the workaround for this forever has been the option of egg donation. So it is an incredible process where a woman, typically in her 20s or early 30s, goes through an IVF process, has eggs extracted, and then donates those eggs to another woman who doesn't have any eggs left or has gone through menopause. Or people can go through menopause at a young age. It can be premature ovarian failure or premature ovarian insufficiency. Or they've gone through cancer treatment, chemotherapy, etc., where they just don't have any eggs left, but they can still get pregnant and have a baby just with someone else's eggs. So this workaround has allowed people to have families at different reproductive ages or after medical reasons have knocked out their ability to use their own eggs. But it's really pushed the envelope as to how old is it okay to get pregnant and have a baby, because if the biological clock isn't stopping somebody at menopause at age 51, which is the average age that we go through menopause, then people could technically get pregnant at 55, 65, 74, like the woman in India. And you have to ask yourself, just because we can do it, is it safe? Just because we can do it, should we? And those are important topics to talk about. Topic number 3, pregnancy risks at an older age. So it's not just about the ability to get pregnant. It's about having a safe pregnancy and a healthy delivery, and mom and baby both doing okay through the pregnancy and the delivery. After the age of 45, statistically, the risks of some complications with pregnancy start to go up. These complications can include hypertension in pregnancy, gestational diabetes, preterm birth, and stillbirth. Those risks are even greater at age 50 and beyond. In one study, for example, in pregnancy-induced hypertension is much more common as the person who's pregnant is advanced reproductive age. Pregnancy-induced hypertension is 16% chance if the mom is age 45 to 49, and that risk is doubled to 33% risk if the mom is 50 or above. Gestational diabetes risk also doubled in these age groups. So many pregnancies do well when the mom is age 45 or 50 or above, but everyone should be informed that it is a higher risk pregnancy and precautions should be taken. That's one of the reasons ASRM has their guidelines and suggests being very careful about weighing risks and benefits at advanced maternal reproductive age and someone who's planning to get pregnant. Topic number 4, what about paternal age? We talk so much about age of eggs and age of the person getting pregnant, but what about age of the sperm? As men age, sperm parameters decline. Count, motility, morphology, and DNA fragmentation increases. Older paternal or father age has been associated with an increased risk of several diseases, including autism spectrum disorders, schizophrenia, miscarriage, and certain single gene disorders, for example, achondroplasia, which is a type of dwarfism. To be clear, most children born from men over the age of 50 are healthy and doing great, but it is important that people are aware that sperm from advanced paternal age also can carry some risk. Topic number 5, what about the child's perspective? What about ethically having a baby when both parents especially are over the age of 50 or over the age of 60? So there are pros and cons. Some people will argue that having a baby at an advanced age allows for more financial stability, but children who are born to older parents have a higher chance of experiencing parental illness and death when they're still minors. Statistically, if a mother has a baby at age 50, there's a 16% chance that she will die before the child turns 18. If the father is age 50 when the baby is born, that chance increases to 22%. And at age 60, the risk increases to 40%. That is compared to statistically a 3.5% chance that a parent will die before a child turns 18. These numbers aren't to make you scared or fearful or avoid having a baby at advanced paternal age. It is just important to think about and discuss. ASRM encourages patients who are having a baby at advanced paternal age to have systems in place and a care plan. Topic number 6, what are the 2025 ASRM recommendations for clinics? Number 1, the recommendation is clinics should have transparent and clear age policies. Number 2, clinics should offer medical clearance and screening when women are planning to get pregnant age 45 or later. Guideline number 3, clinics should collaborate with a maternal fetal medicine doctor or an obstetrician that is willing and prepared to care for a pregnant person over the age of 45. Number 4, the clinic should provide informed consent and counseling about risks of getting pregnant at advanced paternal age, both for the pregnancy and for advanced paternal age. Number 5, ASRM recommends gender-neutral policies that both age of the mother and the father or both partners should be taken into account when counseling. ASRM also reminds us that just because we can proceed with a treatment, that clinicians are not obligated to proceed with a treatment if they feel that the risks outweigh the benefits. These decisions must be based on medical decisions, not bias, and these decisions need to be made without discrimination or bias. ASRM recommends that clinics offer certain options to patients or at least discuss these options with patients. Number 1, offer or discuss gestational surrogacy if risks of pregnancy are high. Number 2, consider banking eggs and sperm at a younger age. Number 3, using donor gametes, donor eggs, donor sperm. Number 4, prioritize preconception health. Take the time to counsel patients, offer medical clearance, having checkups, and really think through options before doing the embryo transfer. And number 5, build a strong caregiving network. Find a clinic, or if you are a clinic, work with doctors that you can reach out to, maternal fetal medicine doctors, OBGYNs in the community, to talk about how to care for the patient best. And so that after the embryo transfer, there's a seamless transfer of care and that patient gets the best prenatal care possible. In summary, there is no one-size-fits-all recommendation. There's lots of reasons that people want to have a baby at advanced paternal age, both moms and dads. Most of the time, things can be wonderful and healthy, but there are health considerations to consider, and there are alternative options for family building. I hope you found this information valuable. Like this video if you learned something, comment with questions that you have. Be sure and subscribe to this channel so you get my weekly videos all about reproductive health. Don't forget about the newsletter, and check out my podcast, the Brave and Curious Podcast, for weekly episodes and learning. And until next week, stay brave and curious.